Hey guys, it's Krystle back again with a new video, and today I'm going to be revealing the secrets I used to get straight A's in high school. Which I guess means they won't be secrets anymore, but hey, that's a price I'm willing to pay if it helps you guys out. You guys might not know this, but I have my own academic consulting and college counseling company, and over the years I've researched and studied and practiced the best possible ways to get straight A's in high school. I myself did get straight A's when I was in my high school at the Stanford University Online High School, except for the first semester of freshman year, but my mom was rushed to the emergency room 25 times that year, so we don't count that. And since then, I've worked really closely with people to help them with their grades and test scores, and then to go from getting those straight A's to getting into the colleges of their dreams. So if you guys want to learn more about that and how we can work together to make that happen for you, you can check it out in the description box below. I work with kids from my old high school, and I've had a lot of people from there ask me how I got A's while I was there, and I've even had current students tell me it seems impossible, so I'm making this video to answer all those questions. Obviously, getting straight A's isn't the be-all end-all in life, and if that's not your goal, that's completely okay. Or if it's something you struggle with, then just know you can absolutely still be successful in college and your career. However, if it is your goal, as it was mine in high school, then keep watching and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content on all things academics. Unless you're watching this video to procrastinate on the homework you should be doing. In that case, get off YouTube and go finish whatever it is you need to do. Hashtag the grind never stops 2K19.
Don't need a lot of friends, need a few real people.
So my first tip for all y'all out there who are reaching for those perfect grades is make friends with your teachers, dang it! Obviously this can be more or less feasible depending on student-teacher ratios and how friendly your teachers are, but at the very least, come prepared. Sit at the front of the classroom, take notes, and listen to what the teacher is saying, and just really try and make them see that you're actively trying to participate and absorb some information. And don't be afraid to raise your hand, even if you aren't 100% sure you know what the answer is. And for my ladies out there, boys tend to raise their hands way more, even when they have no clue what the answer is, which tends to lead to them being perceived as smarter and more confident, even when that's totally not the case. So, raising your hand in class is an A+ way to fight the patriarchy. See what I did there? A. If your teachers are a little more approachable and you have some time after class ends, I would definitely recommend staying for a little while after class just to make sure the teacher gets to know you. You can get answers to any questions you might still have after class ends, and also it's just a great way to develop a rapport with the teacher and make them feel like you really have a genuine interest in the subject. Honestly, so much of being a good student comes down to remembering that teachers are people too, and they're so used to being underpaid and underappreciated that when a student comes along who's actually engaged, it can remind them why they got into this job in the first place. And maybe even, on their way home after school, they'll stare out the window and pretend they're in an inspirational movie where the teacher saves the poor, underprivileged children. So yeah, make friends with your teachers, guys. Ideally, you're actually interested in what they have to say and the content of the course, but you know what? If you need to Google a bunch of random stuff at the beginning of the semester to print out 9 months worth of questions to ask them to make them think you're super into geometry or social studies or whatever it is, then hey, you have my stamp of approval to go for it. So my second tip for you guys is not to let yourselves fall prey to becoming a statistic. This can happen in a number of ways. Number one, at the very most basic level, try not to drop out of high school because that can kinda throw a wrench into your straight A goals. Number two, make sure you know your school's policies back and front so you don't get caught with a cell phone when you're not supposed to or go off campus for lunch when you were supposed to stay on school grounds. But the one that I'm really thinking of most here is way less known but much, much more common. I speak, of course, of the little-known phenomenon in which a teacher, usually in a humanities course, will judge a student based on the quality of the first paper they handed in, and just grade everything else that they turn in for the rest of the semester on that one first impression. This one actually has a psychological basis, but it really sucks if you didn't do so well on the first assignment, just because maybe you needed time to acclimate to the material or the teacher's style of grading. So what you ideally want to do is make sure that you're handing in your very best work from the very first day of class. And the way you can do that is by scouring the syllabus for its grading policies and rubrics, and also by just asking the teacher point blank what their expectations are. I would advise those of you who go this route not to ask point blank, how can I get an A in this class? Because then you might run into the whole, you should love learning for its own merits shebang. And to avoid all that, I would just ask something like, how can I make sure that my work is up to your expectations? Or what are your standards for the work we hand in this course? Now, if you got unlucky the first time around and now you're stuck with a teacher who doesn't think of you as a straight A student, I would still advise you to go to the teacher and really explain that you've been taking all their advice and applying all the constructive criticism, and you really feel like you understand the material better now and you can hand in much better work. Basically, what you've got to do here is tap into another handy psychological trick, which is that the way we perceive something is all wrapped up in how we talk about that something and in how other people perceive it. So if you talk about yourself like you're a straight A student, and if other students and teachers perceive you as one, then your teachers are going to feel psychologically swayed towards giving you higher grades because that's the image that they have of you in their heads, and it's way easier to go with the flow of that image rather than to challenge it. Which probably can explain most of the problems we have in the world today, but hey, at least you can harness it to work in your favor, right? Right. Okay, so as a musician, you know I have to use a music metaphor for this one. If you guys haven't heard the joke, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Well, now you have, and I will always stand by the belief that it's exactly the same for school. As a musician, or really any kind of artist, whether you're a sculptor or a painter or whatever, we always have to take the time to practice at home every single day, and that's how we get better. Same goes for math, or science, or history. I'm a huge proponent of flashcards, especially online ones like Quizlet, where you can play games with the terms that help you solidify the meanings in your mind. I'd argue that when you're studying for anything that requires you to do more than, like, write an essay or identify a diagram, 20% or so of your study time should be spent looking over key terms and concepts, and then the other 80% should be you just drilling those concepts over and over again until you literally cannot get them wrong. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video in the future on how I personally took notes specifically to aid me in memorizing everything and getting ready for test prep. I believe in you guys, and if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and drop your best tip for getting straight A's in high school in the comment section below. Because high school is hard. I know it, you guys know it, so be sure to get in touch with me if you need help with studying for your classes, applying to college, and anything else you guys might need. Be sure to keep an eye out for more content on all things school and studying coming real soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's Krystle back again with a new video, and today I'm going to be revealing all the secrets I used to get straight A's in high school. Today, I'm going to be revealing all the secrets I used to get straight A's in high school. Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys! I work with kids from my old high school, and I've had a lot of people from there ask me how I got straight A's while I was there, and a lot of